Hello all. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial, modeling, texturing and lighting in interior in 3dsmax. So let's get started. So as we have seen over here, we have uh, started with the modeling of this. So I have downloaded one image over here. So this is for just for a reference for some of the props which we require in the kitchen. So we are going to use this props. So let's start up. So first let me complete this. Let's put some loop over here. So let's go into this and let's just assign a swift loop over here. So select this over here and use a bit of bevel. Right click and isolate this. Just keep on saving your files. So now what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to create some of the props which I have taken over here to place it on the platform over here where we can keep that stuff. So very first of all, let's create this, or let's create some kind of stuff. So let's take a cylinder over here. So after taking a cylinder over here, I'll increase its sides, I'll reduce its height segments, I'll reduce its height, increase its radius, convert to editable poly. Let's go into this edge over here and let's give, before that what we will be doing is we'll just select this, the polygon, and let's just give a bit of inset to it and let's extrude it inside. So after you're done with this, what we can do is we can just create the handles over here. So let's go to the top view over here and off this auto grid over here. So once you off this auto grid, let's use this handle using a line, use a fillet a bit and let's just push that up over here, rotate it. So let's go into this, enable in viewport and reduce its thickness over here, and let's mirror it in y-axis and make a copy of it. So once you're done with this, so what I can do over here is I can just go into this edge over here so just select this edges, so you can just give a chamfer over here. So let's just select this. So once you have selected this all the edges, Now you can just give a bit of chamfer to it. So let's assign a bit of chamfer, not much. And just click OK. That's it. So once you assign the chamfer, you have done this over here. Now what I can do over here is like, again I will take a cylinder over here. I'll save the file. Let's go on to the top view and let's take a cylinder. So just push the cylinder up. So now before we start up with this, what I'm going to do over here is like, I'm just going to reduce its height segments over here and I'm going to convert it to editable poly. Just select the top faces and let's scale it. So I'm just going to scale this a bit. So before I scale this over here, I'm going to add one loop also over here. So just select this loop. Want to give some shape, you can just give the shape. So scale it again and let's extrude it up and again extrude it. Click OK, R, and just scale that. That's it. So once you're done over here, you can select this and just give a color to it. Reduce the size. So if you want to just place this over here, you can easily place this over here, and even you can just scale it if you want. So now let's create this part over here. You can create this stuff. For that, let's go into the line tool over here. Let's take a auto grid over here. We can so that you can do by the top view also. So let's go back onto the top view over here and let's adjust it properly over here right away. So now what I can do is I can just go into this modifier. I have a modifier called Extrude Modifier. So let's just push this, extrude a bit, select this vertices, select this both, and let's give a bit of fillet and just extrude it up. So once you're done, you can again go into this and you can just adjust it accordingly. So select this, you can push it in this way, right click, and you can use a bit of refine over here. So you can just select this, right click, and just give it a smooth. That's it. So keep on saving your files again and again, much better. So once you're done with this, you can just resize this if you want. Now what I can do over here is like, I can just create a knife over here. For creation of knife, what I can do over here is like, I can just take a box over here. So making a knife is very simple. Just take a box over here. So just push that up a bit. So convert to editable poly. let's add some loops over here. So after adding these loops, I can just scale it. If you want, you can just scale it. So press 4 over here. Let's go into the polygons and let's use a bit of and just click on again extrude over here. So once you click on this extrude option, we can just go over here and I'll select this and I'll just push this over here in this way. I'll add one swift loop over here. I'll add one here. So go into the vertices and just give it a smooth stuff. So once you're done over here, you can just select this vertices and select this two vertices R, and you can just scale it to give it a sharp look over here. So that can be easily achieved over here. So we can just push it a bit, make it smaller. So just keep this on top of it over here. Can just rotate it. Alright. So save your file. So let's just give a material to it. So we can just create this also. The bowl already we have created. Can just create this pan also. We can, for the pan, I'll just take the same stuff over here and I'll be just selecting this over here and extrude it. So just extrude a bit, scale it. So definitely we need to work on its shape. If you want, you can easily work on its shape accordingly. Can easily work on its shape. So let's use one swift loop over here also. Press, just scale it from this side over here. Let's use one over here and one here. That's it. Alright. So just keep on saving your files. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.